Now, your Midday Ark-La-Miss news update.
Good afternoon. Thanks for tuning in to NBC News Daily. I'm Mackenzie Jonikin with your Midday Ark-La-Miss update. Ruston police continue to search for suspects after stray bullet strikes Louisiana Tech apartment complex. It happened at the annex of Ruston apartment complex on West Line Avenue. According to the Ruston Daily Leader, a security guard told officers he heard multiple gunshots, then saw two males fleeing. According to reports, one of the shots landed between the panes of a window at Pierce Commons Apartments. Officials said several shell casings were found at the annex of Ruston. One male was questioned about the shooting, but he was released. If you have any information, call Ruston Police at 318-255-4141. Law enforcement investigators need your help finding a truck they say may be connected to a murder in South Arkansas. The victim's name has not been released by authorities. Those that knew him say he was a white man who was last seen by family members April the 6th. His body was discovered at a camp in Calhoun County on the 15th. No cause of death or time of death has been released. Calhoun County Sheriff's investigators are looking for a gray 1996 Dodge Ram single cab pickup with a rough exterior in it. May have plates that read AHR 19M. If you know the location of the truck or have seen it recently, call the Sheriff's Office at 870-798-2323. The bill that will require all Louisiana schools to have defibrillators on campus have passed out of the committee to be reviewed. NBC 10's Valerie Moravi learns more from State Senator Cleo Fields.
Senate Bill 12, authored by State Senator Cleo Fields, is one step closer to becoming law. The bill aims to stop sudden cardiac-related deaths among students.
Just like you prepare for a fire drill, you will be preparing for if a kid or a parent or a teacher pass out and need some for some cardio reasons, we know how to deal with it, and everybody will know what to do, when to do it, and how to do it.
Fields' new bill will require all educational institutions to have an AED and someone trained to use it. He says he will team up with health officials to implement rules and regulations that will ensure the devices are in operative condition, as well as having an easily accessible location within the athletic department.
So amended the bill to provide for an action plan. Every school, must have an action plan if something like this happens.
Highlighting the importance of having defibrillators in the classroom, just this week, a local community is mourning the loss of a Gina High School student. The Gina Times confirmed the student died after going into a cardiac arrest on Tuesday, April 18th. According to the Gina Chief of Police, Scott McLendon, the incident occurred around 11 a.m. inside a classroom of the school. The case remains under investigation.
That was Valerie Moravi reporting. If the bill passes, it is expected to become a law in January of 2024. An account has been established at the community bank, Gina Branch, for anyone wishing to donate to help cover funeral expenses.
And now, Storm Tracker Doppler weather with meteorologist Trey Tonneson.
Severe weather potential does remain for the afternoon and evening hours of tonight and will continue into the day tomorrow. And that's the case due to the potential for some excessive rainfall noted in a level 2 out of 5 slight risk for severe weather development, and then also a level 1 out of 5 marginal risk for severe weather development over to the south and east. Now into the midday today, we will see temperatures into the mid-80s once again, with the potential for strong winds to continue through the overnight hours, and for that reason, severe weather potential is certainly warranted into the evening and into tomorrow morning. As afternoon storms continue into the afternoon, evening, overnight, into the morning hours of your Friday. Storms will drop those temperatures eventually alongside the passage of the cold front, which will drop our temperatures into the late weekend. Clouds really start to dissipate into your Saturday morning, but continue to build back up not only through Sunday, but into next week as temperatures remain fairly low and much lower than seasonable averages, with lows into the 50s and even maybe the upper 40s for some folks, depending on your area. But overall, watch yourself tonight. Have multiple ways to get warnings.